are Team Delta Consulting, and today we are here to present to you our consulting measures for Strengthening a Nation. Their slogan, one community at a time. Our group consists of Precious Campbell, Brad Moore, Trayvon Palmer, Shanice Smiley, and myself, Stedman Wilson. Just to give you a bit of background on Strengthening a Nation, the organization was started to fulfill a need that students were out and they didn't have too many activities and things to do. So this organization was founded for that premise. Their mission statement that was founded by John McCaskill, which was captured because she wanted to stop the prison to pipeline trend that's going on with our youth. So as the mission states, our mission is to provide activities that will improve the quality of life for children living in the communities of Chicago, Illinois. We strive to serve as a resource that is able to work with vulnerable populations, providing activities to the youth ages 8 through 12 in the areas of entrepreneurship, creative writing, and creative art. We believe a creative child is something that benefits both the family and the community at large. So, as we see, the mission statement clearly reflects the whole trying to stop the prison to pipeline industry by giving the students something to do and to kind of enrich their minds. So what does Strengthening the Nation offer? They offer youth entrepreneurship classes. In these classes, they introduce the youth to concepts and skills while teaching soft skills. Some of those soft skills range from things like entrepreneurship, break-even analysis, things like that that encompass the whole business structure. Students will be able to apply these components to their everyday lives. The students are required to think about the type of business they will start, whether it be for-profit or non-profit, and they also have to think about how this business will have an impact outside of just them, but their community too as well. Also, there's the creative arts writing class. This class guides them on how to write plays or poetry. It exposes the students to various forms of arts. An example was the neoplasticism art and the artist Piet Mondrian, which acts as a model for the students to make their own replica of his famous artwork. Unfortunately, that class right now is not being offered. It's seasonal. All right. So next we jump into an analysis of the issues at hand with Strengthening the Nation. Although there are many other aspects that we didn't capture, we wanted to capitalize on what we actually could offer value, and that was the lack of a strong social media presence, the hard access to funding, the attention needed in efforts to increase branding awareness. Another issue is an enhancement to the branding effectiveness, and then also there's a need for an alternative and enriched curriculum for the students outside of what they already have. Now, this is where we come to our recommendations. Because we have identified these particular issues, we feel that overhauling the social media presence and tackling the branding would really help Strengthening the Nation to bridge that gap and to get more students to get enrolled within their program, and to also just get their name out there better, to make it a more household name. Amongst those recommendations, we have the improvement of the social media presence, which we plan to implement a social media manager. A social media manager is something that's very low cost, and it will allow for them to save time and money by not having to log in on each specific social media site and waste countless hours and energy uploading photos and text and everything to every site. This will consolidate everything and make the whole experience fluid. The name of that social media manager is Postcard. The sites that it will include is Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Google, Pinterest, and Instagram. We also plan to implement Facebook advertising. In that we're going to create an ad, or walk you through how to create an ad exclusive for Facebook that generates traffic to your pages, events. We plan to use a cost analysis for potential adding value in the branding. in that we're going to propose just a few fundraising ideas. And then also, we plan to introduce some products that fuel branding. Those particular 2 products will be lanyards and wristbands. And last but certainly not least, we have the introduction of the mock business curriculum, which is basically something in alternation from what you already have, but it will just give them something that will give them more enrichment for the basic structure of business plan development and entrepreneurship. So we get into the first one. Oh, is it still going? Okay, cool. I can chop that. Don't worry about it. We get into the first one, the social media manager, which is post-crime. Post-crime is a powerful social media tool which allows the scheduling of social media posts with all of your social media accounts. So again, that's Facebook, Google+, Instagram, Pinterest, LinkedIn. You got it, they can manage it. So what the social media manager does, it bulks posts, and what bulk posting is where you can grab so many different pictures, you can put different text with each different picture, and everything uploads simultaneously to all the sites as you however you schedule it. Also with the bulk, after the bulk posting, there's watermarks, so you can have a nice little trendy StrengtheningANation little watermark on any of the pages that you have. Whenever the upload goes to the pages, on your videos, pictures, or whatnot, so that way it will prevent people from stealing your photos and saying like, hey, this is what our program is about. No, this is StrengtheningANation, hence the watermark. Okay, so there's also one of the benefits of the social media manager is the ability to have multiple users or managers of the account. So it's not just one person that's on this account and they're uploading everything. Depending on the pricing tier, there are a different amount of managers that could actually manage the account. So in the first tier, which I'll show you later in the pricing, I think you have like up to 5 different managers. And then also, this social media manager, it simply saves on time and effort and energy. Everything, once you schedule it, it uploads everything. You can have it going repeating. You can have it upload 5 times a week at a certain time. And that's the main thing. Like, we want to make sure that whenever our posts come up, that we're posting at the right time when those investors or those potential students are online and they can see these videos. Sometimes we may not be able to always be at our devices and post and upload these certain messages or content, but this social media manager, it just takes all the hard work away. So how does it work? You link your account. Once you link your account to the post-crime, which by the way is free to sign up, so there is a free base model, but it just you have to pay as you want to unlock certain features. So you link your account, you add the text inside the text box, you upload your photos. Once you upload your photos, you select all the different accounts, whether that be Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. You can add them all if you like, but also you have to be mindful of things like if you're going to use Twitter, that they have a character count. So once you exceed that character count, then you may have like a partial posting. Then after you select the accounts that are affected, you choose how the images will be posted. You know, so whether you want all the photos to be posted on one page, or if you want to post them all individually. You know, like if it's 6 different photos, you can have 6 all of them together, or you can have 6 individually, and it can post them just like that. And then you can schedule the postings. And then also you can you have the option of republishing, multiplying posts, or even deleting posts that you posted in the past, or pending posts that you have scheduled to post on your sites. And now we get to the pricing for post-crime. As we see, everything is annually billed. So the prices that we see are the monthly charge, but you just basically multiply that by 12 and you'll get your annual price. Based on what you all are right now, being that it's not, a lot of people with their hands on it in the social media aspect, I really recommend the professional tier, only because it allows up to 3 different team members. I'm sure that you have a few members on your management team where they can actually come in and post these things that they have access to these videos. So this $12.49, it allows you to have unlimited posts. You can upload as much bulk as you want. You get the watermark. It also gives you content recommendation, and you can also schedule posts on Instagram. So that's the benefit of it. And then also you can add up to 15 different accounts. So whether that's a personal Facebook page and then a company Facebook page, personal Instagram, company Instagram, you can put it all. Go crazy. It's yours.
Create a Facebook ad. Set up your page. Create the hub for your business on Facebook. Your Facebook page make your business discoverable. When people search for you on Facebook, they'll be able to find you. Connected. Have one-on-one conversations with your customers who can like your page, read your posts, and share them with friends and check in with their visit. Timely. Your page can help you reach large group of people frequently with messages tailored to their needs and interests. Insightful. Analytics on your page will give you a deeper understanding of your customers and your marketing activities. When you set up your page, you can request a web address like facebook.com/yourgreatcompany, which make it easy to find. To minimize the impact, include this address on your business card, website, and other marketing materials. Can I get one? I'm sorry. Facebook ads. Identify your audience. Think about who you like to meet and introduce yourself. Not only can you reach more people through Facebook, you can reach the specific people who are more likely to become your customers. To help you connect, consider what do your ideal customers have in common? How old are they? And where do they live? How can your business help them? Will one group be more interested in specific message, product, or service, a sale, or a time offer? To build your audience, encourage your current customers and supporters to like your Facebook page. They're the people most likely to see your posts in their news feed. Also explore the options under the Build Audience button. Invite your friends. Let the people in your life know about your page so they can support you by liking it. The initial audience help you establish credibility and spread the word right away. Share your page and be sure to like it yourself. Be a spokesman for your business. Invite your business contacts. So upload a list to send people an email so they know about your new page. Many people that create Facebook page ads sometimes just create the ad and they never look into it. They never try to see who their customers are, how do they like their page, and sometimes people get tired of seeing your Facebook ad, especially if they comment on your ad trying to get more research on it. So when you make a Facebook ad, make sure you go back and try to talk to them, try to see what do they like. Facebook ads. Complete compelling content. Make your business come alive on Facebook. As you post updates, photos, and more, think about what your customers find interesting and inspiring. Experiment with different kind of posts. Does your audience love photos or prefer when you share useful links? You'll find out quickly by looking at your Facebook page insights. Be authentic. Be responsive. Be consistent. Do what works and make successful posts into successful promotions. Like I said earlier, be responsive. When people comment on your post, show that your business is listening and that you care. If you need more time to answer the question, let them know you're looking into it. Make successful posts into successful promotion. When you know that a post is getting a lot of engagement, promote it to reach even more people. When people like, comment on, or share your post, their friends are also eligible to see those posts in news feeds. So when you create a Facebook ad and you have friends, make sure they are posting the ad. That helps you build traffic. The more people that see it, the more people that will be interested in the product. Facebook ads. Measure and adjust. Find out what's working well so you can maximize the impact of every post and ad. Facebook has a lot of different tools to help you measure how you're doing. Your page insights will keep you up to date on activities on your Facebook page. Use page insights to understand who responds to your message. Make sure to look at the gender age, and location of the people who are the most engaged with your business. So you can continue to engage them through target ads and promoted posts. When you create your ads, try out different images and headlines to see what's worked. Facebook will automatically optimize your campaign so that more of your budget goes to ads that perform the best. Ask how people heard about you at the end of a call, in a survey, or a point of sale, and keep track of what they say. It will be supplement data Facebook tools provided. So when you talk to people or when you get to them on their Facebook page, make sure you ask them how did they hear about you. Make sure that you are taking study notes. Make sure that you understand everything they're saying. Because some people, when they call you, some say they're not interested in directly doing business with you, but they want to see what's your business stand for. So you always want to be able to provide answers when people ask you questions. This would also help get more traffic. This is how to create Facebook ads step by step. Choose the objective for your campaign. For our project, it would be brand awareness, because as we said earlier, we think that this would be a better implement for StrengtheningANation, because they need more help branding themselves. So you just click the website, it has increased conversion on your website, boost your post, promote your page, get installs of your app, increase engagement in your app, reach people near your business, raise attendance at your event, get people to claim your offer, and get video views. Next screen that will pop up when creating the ad, it will be, like I said earlier, it will be who is your target market, who is your audience. So it'll be the people age, your location, their interests, and also you could at this time you could put the keywords. So when people look up your ad, you could do youth, you could do StrengtheningANation, you can do teens, you could do parents. However, when people look up different keywords, they'll be able to see your ad. It don't matter if it's on Facebook or on Google Ads. Also, when you get to this point, this is to show you how the ad will look. When you create the ad, they ask you, do you want a basic ad or a carousel display, which helps the pictures that you choose go around in circles, which is also good for people who are a lot of people look at ads and they visual learners. So you want your ad to look as great as possible so you can get more clicks. The more clicks you have, the more money you will make, the more people that will be involved in your program. How to create a Facebook ad again, this is everything that you will see. This is on the phone, this is how this will look, the desktop. And also, as you see, this is the desktop right column, and how it appears on your computer on the right side. A lot of times with the advertising on different pages, it appears on the right side of your screen, which is also good. It makes people look.
So now we come to Google AdWords. Google AdWords is just another one of the advertising aspects that we plan to implement to help increase the presence and the brand awareness with StrengtheningANation. To begin, Google AdWords is an online advertising platform that can help you drive interested people who are searching on Google for specific information, service, or products to your website. The major ad networks that are out there are three major ones. They consist of Google, which has the Gmail, the YouTube, Microsoft, and Yahoo, which includes Bing and Yahoo, of course. And then there's Facebook, who's the emerging search engine in today's time. How does Google AdWords work? Well, there are three major components that drive how Google Ads is facilitated. And they consist of, I don't know if you all can see it vividly, but there are the keywords. The keywords are what the end user inputs into the computer to look for whatever they are interested in on potentially your website, which is what we're pushing for. Then there's the actual advertisement, which is what the keywords are embedded in. So, and then there's the landing page. So how it works is the end user puts in the keywords, and it pulls up your advertisement based on the keywords that you have embedded within the setup of your Google Ad account. Once they see this here, that's when it takes them to the landing page. So to give you an example, let's just say someone's looking for men's shoes, right? So we have shoes for men. They type this in the Google search bar. On your page, it's going to pop up as the men's shoe department. It's going to give a link. It's going to show how many reviews, things like that. But mind you, the more text that you have, the more that ad is going to cost per click. Okay? And then, so once we get to this part where you see the men's category, it takes them directly to the page where you are selling your men's shoes on your personal website. So that's how the Google ad pretty much works. So I'm going to tell you exactly like how many lines that you can have in the ad. So as you can see, there's the headline, which is the actual category or the name of whatever the person is looking for. So it would be men's shoes or something like that, right? That's what we have up here, advertised with Google. And then it's the display URL. That's the actual link that's going to be displayed on that text ad. And then there's the long display URL. You can choose to have that if you want to. That basically puts all the different extensions as you go into each different page on that web page. And then there's the description of what's on that web page. So if it's like some type of discount information or something like that with the men's shoes, that's where that would come into play. For Strengthening the Nation, that description will obviously be youth entrepreneurship, saving lives one at a time, investing in our future. Little catchy slogans to make people think like, hey, I need to hit that link. And then also there's the keyword targeting. This is the main portion because you want to make sure that you have enough keywords within your ad account so that when people type Strengthen the Nation or youth entrepreneurship or anything like that, your organization is popping up more frequent than others. Now, you have to be careful because even though you want people to visit your website, you don't want the wrong people to visit your website. So with the keyword matching options, you want to make sure that you put negative keywords in. So an example of a negative keyword would be like youth swimming or something like that. You want to make sure that when they put youth in, that it's not just automatically linked to youth entrepreneurship or it's always taken to your website. Because mind you, every time they click that link, you're being charged. Your $10,000 or $20,000 account is dwindling down. So the idea is to really try to target your market and make sure that when they are searching for our keywords, that they are not just, the results aren't coming up when people search anything related to youth or entrepreneurship. We want it to be as defined and specific as possible. And now?
Hello. Regarding the fundraising ideas, for the first idea, it is to keep it simple made cookies. A pack which was around 10 ounces and it cost almost $3. It basically contains wheat, eggs, milk, and tree nuts. Also, so far as the second idea for the donut sales fundraising, original glazed donut dozens. For the amount of how many people that you want, you may want, I want to say like 27 to 300 people. You personally may charge around $5.35. And so far as the selling amount, the company, they may want to charge around $11 or $12. So however you want to do it, just have fun doing the fundraising. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Trayvon Palmer, and I'll be discussing increasing brand awareness for Strengthening the Nation. So to increase brand awareness for Strengthening the Nation, Team Delta has come up with the idea for memorabilia in forms of keychain and wristbands. Using the estimate of $750 from the bake sale of the Keebler cookies and the Krispy Kreme donuts, we use an estimate of $750 to purchase these lanyards and wristbands. All the customization and shipping will come from customlanyards.net. And using this website, we've created various forms and designs of possible keychain lanyard ideas and wristband ideas. like I stated, we decided that we wanted to get about 500 wristbands and about 500 keychain lanyards. Here is the pricing schedule that CustomLanyard.net has on their websites. As you can see with the wristbands, once you purchase about 500, you begin to get 100 free, which we definitely took advantage of. And for the keychain lanyard, the pricing schedule is there as well. So, going through the customization process online, we chose from several lanyard styles, colors, quantity, and various attachments to deliver StrengtheningANation a perfect fit. Here you can see a picture of our proposed idea for the keychain lanyards. Using this website, we were able to purchase about 500 lanyards for $359. Moving on to wristbands. For the wristbands, we wanted to do something that would kind of stand out, so we introduced the glow in the dark. Same process, we selected through various sizes, colors, styles, and even the messaging. And using the same website, get 500 of these for $445, including the 100 free, totaling 600. How this will impact Strengthening the Nation. Each specificity of these memorabilia were carefully selected by Team Delta with the goal in increasing brand awareness for Strengthening the Nation. The group took advantage of keywords, hashtags, and the company website link as a means to circulate the names for Strengthening the Nation. By successfully utilizing this method, Strengthening the Nation can expect to see an increase in awareness, support, and website attendance.